Hello everybody. I'm sneaking in a video while I'm on vacation. I miss you guys, but I'm out, I'm about, I'm having fun. I'm seeing people I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm taking care of me. But in the meantime, of course, I want to sneak in a little video. So I wanted to show you one of the things that I love to do when I'm on vacation is I like to go to craft stores and take classes. I don't know why, I just find that I learn a lot and I meet great people, and I usually, get something really beneficial out of the experience. So check out your local craft stores to see what classes are going on. In addition to going to Stampin' Up! Workshops, it's really fun to have a diversity of crafts under your belt. This month I learned how to do these earrings, and so this was a class that was available locally to me over at Ben Franklin. And even if you don't have a Ben Franklin, I'm sure you have a jewelry store near your house that will teach you how to do these things. Not jewelry store, crafting store that sells beads. They will teach you how to do these, and I really love it. It's such a fun thing. You buy like 4 or 5 pieces, you put them together in minutes. It's really easy, and you got a little gift. So I wanted to combine this idea with a card and make it a card jewelry gift. You know me, I just love cards. So I'm going to show you how I decided to do that. I've picked out one of our new stamp sets, which is Chalk Talk. I love this stamp set. It's kind of like each letter is written in chalk, and it's kind of fun because I can print this. I've actually used white paint to actually stamp this onto black cardstock, and it looks a lot like chalk. So I'll show you another one another day on that, because today I just wanted to finish this particular card and I'm letting you watch. So let me just put that aside. I'm going to take this stamp out, and that's what I'm going to use my outside frame, and I'm going to take the For You out because that fits right in the middle of there. Don't forget though, you can put anything you want in there. How about a cute little flower or a different word from your petite pears? There are so many things you can do right in the middle of there. So let's use that today. I've prepped a piece of Whisper White cardstock that I've cut at 4 1/4 so it stands tall, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. So this is my card base. I've also pulled out something old, which is one of our embossing folders from the Christmas catalog last year. So guys, don't think that your holiday things are only for the holiday. Use them all year round. Just creative ways of using these things. They don't necessarily look all Christmas. I mean, there's nothing about this embossing folder except for the little tiny ornaments that scream Christmas. So I think this could work all year long. So I'm going to take that embossing folder and I'm going to put that into the card. And it's really easy when it's standing tall to do this. Into the card like that, and I'm going to pass it through my Big Shot. After I pass it through my Big Shot, it's going to look like this. I love it. The texture is just so beautiful, and I love white, so it's going to be perfect. And then I took my corner rounder and just rounded these 2 bottom corners. And you could round all 4, but I only wanted to round the bottom 2. That's going to be my card base. So putting that aside for a minute, I'm going to pull out a piece of ivory cardstock. You could use white. It could be the same exact color. I don't know why I wanted a little bit of contrast, but this is ACT card size, so 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then I'm going to take that stamp and I'm going to pull out my new baked brown sugar. Doesn't that sound awesome? I tell you, sometimes you just want to eat these stamp ink pads because the names they give them. Okay, so then I'm going to stamp that very gently because that's a brand new ink pad. See how inked up it is? And then I'm going to stamp off. And the reason is because I love baked brown sugar, 2nd generation as well as 1st. I like both. So on this card I've stamped off so that I get a lighter background. See that very soft background? And then I've prepared my Stamp-A-Majig for the For You. And the For You is going to be stamped without stamping off. So I'm going to put that right in the middle. Tell you, it is challenging to do this with the video camera in the way. So I'm going to do the best I can. And you get kind of like that, so it looks like it stands out. But that's the same ink color. Isn't that amazing? Same ink color does the same thing. Now, I'm going to just go into here, and I might have to wait. Yeah, let me cut this out first. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Stampin' Us is such a wonderful company, I tell ya. They made us the Chalk Talk Framelits. Woohoo! So we have a framelit for every stamp in that set. We even have framelits to make different holes. Oh my goodness, they're so smart. They're so smart. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this out. Be right back. Magic of YouTube, all done. And you can see when you cut it out, it just pops right out. You can use this frame sometimes. One thing I like to use the negatives for is sponging. You can sponge yourself a background onto a one-layer card, and you still end up with one layer. I'll show you that another day. But today, I'm going to just pop this right out. And I have a special punch. Now I'm going to reach out to you YouTube smart people. I bought this punch years ago from a company online that I fell onto by accident. I do not remember the name of the company, and I'm so sorry about that. But if any of you know, post a comment to tell other people where. It is really for making earring post cards. So it has two little holes in it for the earrings to hang in. So I'm just going to push that in the bottom, and I'm covering up the for you because my holes will be beneath the circle. And I'm just being careful to center on both sides. And I'm punching so that I get two holes. You can't see it, but watch. I'm going to take the earring. I have a little plastic stopper there, so I took the stopper off. I'm going to pop the earring in. Sorry. Pop the earring in, and then take the stopper and put it in the back. Okay, and then I'm going to do that. I'm just going to squeeze it, and then I'm going to do that on the other one too. And again, it's a little challenging with the camera in a way. Otherwise, it's really easy to do this. So you see on the back, I've got the stoppers there to keep the earrings from kind of getting lost on the card and in your ears, both. And then the earrings will hang like that. Now, all I'm going to do is take one of my favorite products, my stamping dimensionals, and I'm actually going to stack these on top of themselves. So first I'm going to put down 4, and then 1 in the middle, and then I'm going to uncover them. And you can take your thumbnail normally and just push it in there. It's just that I've been doing so many crafts, I've busted up my fingernails. But the thumbnail in the middle helps it come off really easy. Just push your thumbnail down, it pops up one side. Pull it away, push your thumbnail down, pops up one side. So even though I don't even have a thumbnail today, it's still popping up. And then I'm going to put another stamping dimensional right on top of that one. And the reason is because the earrings have a little bit of height to them, you know, and so I want to make sure that the card stands, the focal point stands in such a way that the earrings won't be crushed, you know. You could use a thicker stamping dimensional, or I guess I say a thicker foam tape, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. Alright, and then guess what? The last thing I'm going to do is call up that card base, and I'm going to place this right in the middle. I did forget one thing, and I'll add it last. So that goes right in the middle, so that you end up with that situation. I'm going to also, because this is kind of a pearly thing. I'm going to add a couple of my pearls from my Jewels Basic Pearls. I'm just going to add one on each side. Sorry about my dirty fingernails. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, just one there. Don't craft with dirty fingernails like me because you'll probably mess up your cards. But believe me, I've been doing so much crafting. That is dried paint. What you see on my hands? Just put that down. I don't have my tool that I usually use for placing pearls. Yeah, I mean, I think you could also, you could decide how many pearls. I think I would like to do 2 large ones and 2 small ones. So let me just do that and I'll come right back. Okay, that is just a little bit too challenging on the camera. So you can see that I put 2 of the small ones on each side so that you end up with this little decoration of pearl. You could put some up here if you wanted to, but I just wanted like that much. And I used this medium one and 2 of those small ones on each side. You could also do top and bottom. See what that looks like? So maybe one there. These are so easy to put on. It's just that with the camera, I couldn't do the little ones. But they're not hard to put on or anything. When you don't have a YouTube camera in your way, you'll be able to do it really easy. So you could do something like that. But I like the pearl accents on it because of the freshwater pearls on the earrings. And that's it. I'll show you pictures at the end. I hope you like playing around like this because I really do. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.